Yo, what is good? Whatever people, what is good, yo? So, this drive show is actually pretty ridiculously hype. Um, a lot of stuff continues to be self-explanatory. So for me, it's pretty easy to talk about it, and especially just like the highlight points that I didn't expect or that I just really liked because everything was pretty much laid out to us, and to see this heist or this so-called raid was pretty dope just in the case of the ways that they have to work together, the ways that they have to put forth new types of teamwork. I'm pretty sure none of them ever have met each other, so it's definitely a new experience for all of them, especially when they have to figure out ways to pretty much not only survive, but figure out just what their role is in all of this. For instance, um, the cat giving them all these teams and then putting one of them solo, it begged the question, why? And the other thing I've been more curious about than even, the jobs that they're getting or how capable they are for certain jobs is are they, how are they just, hold on, there's a car that needs to be in the video, sorry. How are they planning this stuff out so perfectly? How do they know so much information, and then on top of knowing all the stuff they know, they're seemingly making it pretty cut and dry that they know the certain way things should play out, and if they don't play out that way, you might not even make it out alive, or you might get captured, and even then, most of the police or most of everybody who's capable of protecting has a license to kill in some way, shape, or form. So if you get caught, you're pretty much done, especially if you're the Swiggler, who I don't think she could fight better than the doctor. And the doctor was even trying to sneak up on one of the executioners and still got executed. But of course, she could fix herself really quickly. But the point being that regardless of whatever happens, they all have really high chances of being expendable in the first couple of times I was watching. But now it feels like if they all weren't a part of set teams, if they all just weren't with each other, some of this stuff wouldn't work out. And that's the actual cool part about seeing this as well, is just kind of getting an understanding of who the mastermind is and why are they so capable of setting up all this stuff to work in the favor of these people who have never really worked together. So overall, I'm definitely enjoying what I'm seeing. It's actually not complicated. Like, it's not something overly, you know, drawn on and stuff like that. It's just literally a group of people being used in whatever way seen fit by one organization, and because this person in the organization wants to um, pretty much make it known that whatever rules they are setting, they're going to be good enough to get them through to where they need to be. It's just overall an interesting change of pace. So I'm really interested to see what you guys are thinking about Drive this week, because it wasn't that bad. Um, I think it could be better, but at the same time, I think there's, like the cat said this week, there's just now getting started. So all this stuff was kind of like just a setup to see if they can even get this far. And now that they are this far, it's time to put the final pieces in motion and get done whatever it is this cat truly has been trying to work up to this whole point. That being said, though, I'm interested in what could happen with all these characters and if these missions start to become like they're disposable. But like I was saying, it feels like because they're all in this, they're all together, there's not much else for these characters to do. And if they die, will they still be able to do all the things they need to do without one or the other? Is that what the show's gonna go for, or are they gonna straight up be like, no, they all live because they all are needed for this mission, for said breakouts, for intel, all this random stuff. They're needed for that, and they can't die because of it. That's what I'm mostly interested in seeing is that, and who else is going to be introduced into the show. Like, who's this boss they're talking about that could be a problem? Is there more people, like more criminals that are even crazier than the ones that we're watching? Kind of like when they went to go save Cutthroat, which Cutthroat wasn't a part of the team at that point, and they still were kind of like, capable of doing everything they needed to do to save him, even though at the end of the day, he kind of did help a little bit, right? So, uh, I don't know. I've been enjoying this, and I definitely look forward to seeing what they can do over time with the rest of these characters. But let me know what you guys are thinking, because I honestly care. And if you enjoy the show or dislike it, whatever the case may be, let me know. I love to hear different perspectives, especially of people that usually have the other same enjoyments of shows that I like, hence why you're on the channel. So I hope y'all are having an amazing day, night, evening, whatever the case may be when you're watching this. I am your boy, the Anime G, and I will talk to you in the next one. Peace.